Check 1, 2, 2.
And now, where indie music comes alive. Broadcasting live worldwide, plus on demand 24/7, and hosted by Hall of Fame personality Dave Pratt. 10, 9, 8, 7. The World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Breaking the sound barrier with your Top 10 weekly from worldmusicstage.com. And now, house lights down, music up. Now entering the World Music Stage. Your host for the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Dave Pratt.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. You know, we are worldwide, and I'm sure that many of you have been watching the Olympics. Before today's Top 10 Countdown, I have been in the prep room cupping. You know? Isn't that the new thing? All right, we are ready to go. And now, thanks to wonderful supporters, we are heard on over 100 radio affiliates throughout the world. How about that? We count down the top 10 every Saturday, and then, of course, the show will be on demand worldwide all week, so you can listen at a time that's convenient for you. Now, to select the top songs weekly, how do we do it? How do we select the top songs every single week for the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown? Well, we use stats from you. Restore Arts. Thank you to Restore Arts. Restore Arts. It's a nonprofit that inspires and enables art and music. They collect unused instruments, just like the ones sitting in your closets. You know, those ones that are untouched since high school. Then they fulfill instrument requests from teachers and students and critically ill children. Now, through the power of World Music Stage, Restore Arts connects with like-minded people and organizations throughout the entire world to help make a difference everywhere, one musical instrument at a time. Thanks to Restore Arts. Learn more about Restore Arts on the World Music Stage Partners page and on Facebook, Restore Arts, or their website, restorearts.org. Are you ready? Let's get started.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 10.
Here we go. Drowning Oliver from Somerset, South Dakota. Oh, that's western South Dakota, Black Hills territory, right? Between Rapid City and Sturgis. You bike riders, you know about Sturgis, right? Well, that's pretty much where Somerset, South Dakota is. Right there on the 90, Western Dakota. Drowning Oliver. You want to hear a great lyric? Sold my sorrow to a friend. Spent the money on a lie. Without marketing or promotion, Drowning Oliver has steadily gained a loyal alternative rock following. The band began together a couple decades ago while attending high school in Sturgis. Life took over, and, you know, you hear this story a lot with bands. Life takes over, the members move on. Fast forward 15 years later, and in the immortal words of Jake Elwood, we're putting the band back together. Last year, Drowning Oliver's drummer, Tom Brown, unexpectedly and sadly passed away. The band decided to take some time off just to think about their own future. During that break, they put together some tracks that they'd been recording with Tom, eventually releasing the album Scratching the Surface in Tom's memory. Kicking us off this week at number 10 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Drowning Oliver off Scratching the Surface, Empty Glass. Oh, and you got to know that Tom would be very proud of that tribute, huh? From Drowning Oliver. And we move on to number 9.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 9.
Jason Wells is a blues rock artist with 4 full albums released. Jason and his band tour throughout the Midwest, and he shared the stage with some big ones. Candlebox, Jimmy Van Zant, Tantric, and the Kentucky Headhunters. I love those guys. The band has opened at the Klipsch Music Center in Indianapolis for Earth, Wind, and Fire, Chicago, and for Keith Urban. Wow, pretty varied. At number 9 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from Frankfort, Indiana, the Hoosier State. Off the album Modern Vintage Movement, Jason Wells, Step and a Stumble.
The cards are gonna fall. Sure enough, you're gonna lose it all. Pull down your cold when the cold wind howls. Looking for escape, but you can't go now. Step and a stumble nowhere. Feel like a step and a stumble nowhere. Keep your mouth shut and your head down. Take another trip on the merry-go-round. Step and a stumble to nowhere. Full moon shining blind in your eyes. Don't you know it's just a matter of time? Pull tight your cold when the cold wind howls. Looking for escape, but you can't go now. Step and a stumble to nowhere. Feel like a step and a stumble to nowhere. Keep your mouth shut and your head down. Take another trip on a merry-go-round. Step and a stumble to nowhere. One in the hand you think it's safe, but in the end you give it away. Pull tight your cold when the cold wind howls. Looking for escape, but you can't go now. Step and a stumble to nowhere. Feel like a step and a stumble to nowhere. Keep your mouth shut and your head down. Take another trip on a merry-go-round. Step and a stumble to nowhere. Just a step and a stumble to nowhere. Feel like a step and a stumble to nowhere. Keep your mouth shut and your head down. Take another trip on a merry-go-round. Step and a stumble to nowhere. Step and a stumble. Step and a stumble.
Yes, our World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown challenge this week. Say step and a stumble 3 times fast. Nobody gets out of here without singing the blues.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 8.
Olio. O-L-I-O. Power-packed rock funk pop trio from Los Angeles. These guys do it all. Power behind their music. Today, You know, there's so much talk about how a lot of new music is lifeless and boring, especially at concerts. Oh, these guys are the opposite. The music is sometimes programmed now and, made into backing tracks, and Oleo's not a fan of that stuff. Nothing's played live except the vocals, and sometimes even that's pre-recorded. Where have all the true artists gone? That's what Oleo wants to know. Oleo believes there's a resurgence of live music, real music, played by people that truly give everything they have every single time they step on stage. It's all in the music that they make. Their performance and their fans are everything. Oleo was inspired by music legends that made music in the moment without the help of computers and, synchronizers and auto-tuners and backing tracks. No. They give respect to music and how it was originally made. Oleo feels it's their responsibility to continue in a pure tradition. At number 8 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off the France Sessions, Oleo and Shine a Light.
He's a dreamer, a simple boy at heart, best friends through all the thick and thin. You've always told him he could win. Different day now. There's a girl who's lost her way. You give her love and confidence. Show her she can do all things. There's always fear on the highways of your life. With your hands on the wheel, keep your eye on the prize. You can shine a light. You can shine a light. You can shine a light. With just one light, it will be alright. Always patient, always there to lend an ear. You feel the hearts of everyone. Give comfort in the strongest storm. When the moon shines, there's a light that's in your eye. A sign of miracles yet to come. A promise of work undone. 'Cause the light in you is equal to the sun. And you never let the darkness overcome. Oh, you can shine a light. You can shine a light. You can shine a light. With just one light, it'll be alright. Oh, keep the flame alive. Oh, keep it shining bright. Oh, giving me the drive. Oh, thank you for the light.
So you know how the Olympics does their biographies, their documentaries? Wouldn't that be a perfect song to use? I mean, that is such a positive song from Oleo and Shine a Light. Restore Arts, World Music Stage, we are so proud to be part of Restore Arts. You know why? Because World Music Stage fits with the Restore Arts philosophy, putting the musician first, connecting the music to fans in creative ways. It also puts artists in better control of their own business so that their art and music can succeed. You can find more about Restore Arts on the World Music Stage Partners page. Just go to worldmusicstage.com. There's a Partners page there. You can learn more about Restore Arts, or go to Facebook, Restore Arts, or their website, restorearts.org.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 7.
You're going to like this. The Glenn Bryan Band. They were formed about 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, by Glenn Bryan after coming out of retirement. He's formed a group that plays a unique style of rock, blues, funk in the shadows of so many great Texas artists. They play throughout the Houston, Texas regional concert scene. Imagine the great music still to come out of that scene. And what's already come out of that area there, it has a very distinct sound. Then you had a little funk in there, and you got the Glenn Bryan Band. At number 7 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, the Glenn Bryan Band. Damn it. Everybody say it with me now. Damn it! Great tune. Oh, Glenn Bryan Band. I'm just busy writing down tunes that I want to download here on worldmusicstage.com. Now, look, I know you're enjoying the Top 10 Countdown, and thank you so much. I do the same. I leave my headphones on most of the time, and I listen to the music with the founders of World Music Stage. We all sit in here and just enjoy the music along with you. But make sure you also download the music, because that's how you support the artists, and that's how you support indie music. And quite honestly, that's how you support worldmusicstage.com, and we love and appreciate you for it. The Glenn Bryan Band. I told you that Texas sound, and you had a little funk to it. Can you imagine seeing them in Houston on the concert scene? And where else are you going to hear about them except worldmusicstage.com?
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 6.
War Poets is a Minneapolis-based band that writes and plays music about today's social issues. Rex Haberman and Jenny Case, they began their musical relationship about 5 years ago. The relationship developed into a pro duo that now has toured the USA with a great band lineup, playing at big venues, famous venues, like Whiskey A Go-Go and the Viper Room in Los Angeles, the National Underground in New York City, and multiple showcases in Austin, Texas, which is a hotbed of music. At number 6 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from the City of Lakes, the Minneapolis, isn't that what they call Minneapolis? I believe it is. Minneapolis, Minnesota. War Poets and Better Place.
Another day, nothing to do. Don't have a job, don't have no money, no delicacies to consume. It's hard lately, I picture on support for kids dying to see. I'm getting tougher all the time. It's just a shame to protect me. I look to my left, I look to my right, I close my eyes and see a better place. Take me there, baby, to a better place. It doesn't matter, I don't know the way. I walk everywhere, I might take a bus. I see a BMW passing. Younger man, half my age, wearing a suit. Must be something. What makes this time worth more? How's this right? Help me to understand. 'Cause in a perfect world, wealth is shared without spite. Pay it forward. I look to my left, I look to my right. I close my eyes and see a better place. Take me there, baby, to a better place. It doesn't matter, I don't know the way. No matter where I go, I end up broke, back on the street, trying the best that I can. A younger man in a better life, a better place. Does his time mean more? Can't be right. Help them understand. 'Cause in a world of peace, life is shared without spite. Pay it forward. I look to my left, I look to my right. I close my eyes and see a better place. Take me there, baby, to a better place. It doesn't matter, I don't know the way. I look to my left, I look to my right. I close my eyes and see a better place. Take me there, baby, to a better place.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 5.
Well, with roots from the California coast to the countryside of eastern Oklahoma, the Okies, Ben Marshall's musical influences range from Southern gospel to Johnny Cash to Buck Owens, Dwight Yoakam to George Strait, Garth Brooks, Waylon Jennings. It's all in there. As a young boy with a harmonica in hand and a hat on the ground for tips on Main Street, Ben was already entertaining audiences. A few years later, after torturing his folks with a drum set and countless hours of practicing trumpet for middle school band performances, his parents were patient. He picked up the guitar. Doors opened at that point, and now Ben has toured extensively and is taking the next step to producing his music. He is living the life that he loves. And isn't that what indie music is all about? At number 5 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Ben Marshall, Wildfire.
You stand alone on common ground. Your whole world's turned inside out. All the riches in the city, all the diamonds feel so heavy, and you hide it all deep inside your heart. You're dreaming of a wildfire because you've got a reckless soul. How perfect does it have to get before you lose control? You say you wish you wouldn't have, but it never turned out like this. Before you light the match and watch the beauty turn to ash, you're dreaming of a wildfire. You're dreaming of a wildfire. All your friends look up to you. They don't really know the truth, that you're starving for affection, that you're living without reason, and the fear that something's missing haunts you. You're dreaming of a wildfire because you've got a reckless soul. How perfect does it have to get before you lose control? You say you wish you wouldn't have, and it never turned out like this. Before you light the match and watch the beauty turn to ash, you're dreaming of a wildfire. You're dreaming of a wildfire. You're dreaming of a wildfire. You're dreaming of a wildfire.
Boy, that is just the purest kind of music, isn't it? So I was just, during that tune, I mentioned to Jane and Grant, the founders of World Music Stage, sitting in here, I said, I always wish I could do that. Just pick up a guitar and just sing your emotions. No band necessary. Just pick up a guitar and go for it like Ben Marshall just did. Good stuff. Restore Arts. You know, think about an artist like Ben Marshall. Remember the story? You know, he's playing harmonica, taking tips in a hat. Where'd he get the harmonica? As a little kid. Maybe he didn't have a lot of money. That's what Restore Arts is all about. World Music Stage is all about helping indie artists, and so is Restore Arts. It's all about the musicians and their fans. You know, for every musician, there was that first moment when, think about it, if you're a musician, that first moment you first picked up a guitar, the very first time you picked up a guitar, didn't you wish that you could have it? Or a violin, or like Ben Marshall, or harmonica? Or maybe if you're a drummer, who knows, you started banging on pots and pans in the kitchen. Well, that's why we're so grateful to be supported by Restore Arts. It's a nonprofit dedicated to helping get donated instruments in the hands of kids that appreciate it, helping young artists succeed in the business of music. Music moves the world, and that's why there's World Music Stage. How has music changed your life for the better? Think about that. How has an instrument been a part of your growth, or your own therapy, or your family's memories? Well, we want to hear from you. Go to the Restore Arts Facebook page and share your stories. Go to the Facebook page, Restore Arts. Share your stories. Oh, yeah, we'll see it. Who knows? Those stories might end up right here on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Go to the Facebook page, Restore Arts. Share your stories. We want to hear about you. Now, you can also learn more about Restore Arts on the World Music Stage Partners page or on the website, restorearts.org. And we move on with the countdown.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 4.
Get this name. Chrome Public. Chrome Public. What does that mean? It's an American modern rock band based in Los Angeles and formed 3 years ago. So how'd they get their name? Chrome Public. The word chrome is defined as a shiny, decorative finish. And the word public is ordinary people. So you put them together, and it makes up what the band stands for. A group of ordinary people standing up for their beliefs and purposes. Their EP features 5 original songs. Oh, and a cover of Rihanna's Diamonds. At number 4 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from the City of Angels, Chrome Public and Fall Prey.
3, 2, 1.
Radio silence out of touch, waking us up tonight. Say no more, no loneliness will cross our lips. Once gone, it's there within a speck of light. We know now we can't change our place, but without the knife, we can find the life that we're searching for. No, we don't own this day. Why do we die to find a piece of mind and then surrender? We'll make it go our way through the darker days. It will always be the dreams that fall prey. Stereo violence from all sides, echoes of praise tonight. Fading fast, it's only a breath of life, untried. But there, if we take the ride, we know now there's no saving face. But without the knife, we can find the life we've been searching for. No, we don't own this day. Why do we die to find a piece of mind and then surrender? We'll make it go our way through the darker days. It will always be the dreams that fall prey. We let the lions in, sacrificed it all. Bury the saints tonight, dying to begin. Come and breathe us back to life. We'll make it right. No, we don't own this day. Why do we die to find a piece of mind and then surrender? We'll make it go our
Man, my hair just got a free blow dry. I am wiping the earwax out of my headphones. Chrome Public. Woo! Can they bring it? All right, so this is known as the bronze, silver, and gold part of the show because we are now in the top 3.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 3.
Getting the bronze medal this week, Caitlin Richards is an American roots artist who captures audiences with her fresh charm and sex appeal. She draws in her audience, but she's not your typical American sweetheart dimple chick. No, her songs are about the nitty-gritty. She's in New York City and living the American dream. 4 years ago, Caitlin released her first full-length album, Have Yours Too. And this year, her second full-length album, Light Fight Insight. At number 3, taking the bronze on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown off her album, Light Fight Insight, Caitlin Richards and Next 2.
It's so hard to write so much about a little that I know you. I only had a tiny opportunity to show you that all the light you shine looks like a little light of mine. I hope you see a little, since you see a little more. It's so hard to take you in on just this little piece of time. Even harder when we part, I still don't know if you are mine. All the lights at night remind me of your eyes so bright. I hope you feel me a little, since you feel me a little more. Beautiful curiosity surrounds the halls of you and me. Dark or illuminated, I will be next to you. Echoing or silent walls, I'll talk and sing to you. Twists and turns are straight ahead, I will be next to you. Heavy doors or messy floors, I'll be right next to you. Oh, oh, oh. Now I know I'm the flights, baby, I'm flying in my mind. It's not all you that I am taking in, that would be asinine. I still have walls that block the halls where I am vulnerable, but I wanna smash them a little, and I hope you're shatter a little too. 'Cause it's much more dangerous not to see about the halls of you and me. Dark or illuminated, I will be next to you. Echoing or silent walls, I'll talk and sing
That girl's got some attitude.
Doesn't she?
Caitlin was going to go on with us, but she's getting ready to go on stage in New York City at this time. Caitlin Richards there taking the bronze on the countdown this week, and we move on to number 2.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 2.
All right, the silver medalist this week from Middleton, Connecticut. Look, I'm not exactly Mr. Google Maps here, but I think that that's around Hartford, Connecticut. I think that's part of the metro Hartford area, Middleton, Connecticut. Paragon is a mixture of hard-hitting, intricate guitar work. If you're a guitar fan, you're going to love this. A precise heartbeat on drums, soulful bass, and the vocals are clever, but they're melodic. Paragon formed 4 years ago, and the year after that, they released their debut album, Bare Your Soul. Their sound continues to evolve each day as they push the envelope of convention. They're currently in the studio working on their second full-length album. At number 2, taking the silver medal on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off the album Bare Your Soul, Paragon and Wondering.
Feeling like I'm ready to surrender. Place my heart into your pocket. Wondering how it could be better than this. Short of breath, I step into your garden and adore the beauty. Wondering if I deserve to breathe the same air as you. Pressing my lips against your body, I want to move you. Wondering how anyone could ever go without. You got me tingling with bumps all over my body. Wondering how I ended up the luckiest on earth.
There's a wall of sound coming at you, huh? From Paragon. That's our silver medalist. And now we move on to gold this week.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 1.
Our gold medalist this week was born in Kenya. In fact, I think she's in Nairobi right now. We might have her on Skype. Juliet Huns was born in Kenya and raised in Ghana. She started her career at the age of 15, recording her first single, and last year, Juliet recorded her second single called Touch My Body with Ghana singer Stage A. Juliet stayed busy this year. Wow. She just recorded her first EP behind the scenes with producer Luke Sanchez, and she shot her first music video. How cool. From Nairobi, Juliet Huns. Hi, Juliet.
Hi, Dave. How are you doing?
Oh, you sound great. You know, the internet's made the world so small. Here we have you sounding clear as a bell from Nairobi. I'm doing great, Juliet. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. A bit tired, but I'm fine.
Talk to us about your career.
Well, I started when I was 15. It first started off, we were doing a 1-month working experience in school. Most of my friends went off and they were working for newspapers or accounting firms, and I was like, I wanted to do music. So I went off and I did that for a month, and I knew from that moment that that is what I wanted to do. So ever since then, I've just been pushing my parents to support me. They wanted me to be a lawyer, and I really had to push for their support. But so far, it's been going well. I've been doing this for 6 months in LA, and things are going really, really well. So I'm grateful for that.
Juliet Huns. So we're in Arizona. Do you even know where Arizona is?
I know. I'm very close to California.
Ah, very good. Very good. Juliet,
Yes.
do me a favor and say hello to all my friends in Nairobi, okay?
I will.
It won't take you long. You're my only friend in Nairobi, okay?
Okay.
And congrats on being number 1 this week. Tell us about your song at number 1 off Behind the Scenes and the song Realized. Talk about that song, Juliet.
Well, Realized is it's a song just having to do with, I think everyone can relate to being in a relationship. We all have been in relationships, and it's just one of those songs where, you find yourself in a position where you don't even know how you got there. It's like you're in such a deep, dark place, and by the time you realize, you don't even know how you found yourself in that position. And I think that's what Realize is about, is just discovering your way out of a dark place and just, kind of like living for you now and just putting that bad relationship in the past. That's what Realize is about. And I wrote about that because I felt like a lot of people can relate to that. We've all been in relationships, and I feel like everyone could relate to that kind of situation.
So it's a very positive song.
Yes, it's very positive too, yes.
At number 1 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off Behind the Scenes, she's taking the gold medal this week. Juliet Huns and Realized.
For a moment, I realized my life's fine without you. Contemplating how I got here, you're my nightmare come true. Confused, you make me wonder. But not this time. Gotta get a grip, get out. I'm coming out of the blue. No, I did see the red signs, the thrill of saving you. And they said not to play with fire, but I thought sharp, didn't even know you cut me. Now I'm the one in need of saving now. You're my favorite good boy, and my most painful high. So I skip all the good parts. Was imaginative state of mind. No margin down smiles, a reflection that says it all. So I skip all the good parts, but some imaginative state. Your chains and rope held me down. You love me, but just in my mind. Gotta focus on saving me. Now I realize that the breaks in your toe when you say me and you forever, but then you turn your back, isolating me. Now I realize that you're my favorite good boy, and my most painful high. So I skip all the good parts. Was imaginative state of mind. No margin down smiles, a reflection that says it all. So I skip all the good parts, but some imaginative state. Your chains and rope held me down.
And there they are. This week's top 10 in the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, heard every week right here on Star Worldwide Networks. This week, go to worldmusicstage.com to hear the greatest indie music in the world and to support your favorite indie artist. Restore Arts. Hey, they want to connect with you. If you care about the arts and music and want to connect to efforts in your own community and help out anywhere in the world, look for Restore Arts on Facebook, and please like and follow them so they can do the same with you. And find more about Restore Arts on the World Music Stage Partners page or Facebook Restore Arts. The website is restorearts.org. Thanks for joining us every week for the best in indie music all around the world. The World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. I'm Dave Pratt. And hey, if you don't deserve it, who does?
Thanks for listening to the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Breaking the sound barrier with your Top 10 weekly from worldmusicstage.com. Join us where indie music comes alive at worldmusicstage.com. That's worldmusicstage.com.